The mission over, the peril past, and the bomber wings homeward to a dot of land somewhere in the sundering waters. Ah, but the peril isn't over. A propeller is dead and another is dying, though you'd never guess it by the pilot's cool manner as he notifies the radio operator to signal their distress while the plane labors on, losing hope and altitude. There goes another engine. Or rather, there it doesn't go. Fate has set the scene for a crash. The operator will call it ditching as he fixes the key to keep a distress signal going until the sea itself silences the cry. And already the sea reaches up smilingly for its prey. Officers and men don their life preservers. Through the tunnel, the rear gunners assemble amidships, proving how discipline pays in the payoff of complete self-control as they await the inevitable ditching. To steady ship down as gently as possible is the pilot's problem, on which hang the lives of all on board. Even the pilot doesn't know how many seconds she'll float, yet there's no confusion as the rubber rafts emerge automatically. To clear the ship is the first objective, which means that there are from 15 seconds to perhaps 15 minutes between life and death. Everything is in place. Months of training is back of this teamwork, and individual valor under discipline is our Army's finest product. Can you begrudge the rubber that prolongs the lives of these heroes in their tiny rafts? The Army's disciplined courage won the first round, but did that call for help reach friendly ears? They'll stick together even in the communion of a last hour, and they'll share what foresight has provided. And that's about everything that could have been thought of. A powdered dye will leave a colored wake behind them to betray their course for many hours. And what they call the Gibson Girl is a radio that will blanket 150,000 square miles with SOS calls when the pumped-up balloon holds the antenna aloft. $150,000 square miles covered at every turn. This is popular science's cornucopia of microscopic abundance. A little of everything and not much of anything, especially water. One swallow, please. It may be a long time between drinks. Fishing lines may be lifelines if help is delayed until hunger makes raw fish palatable. But fishing itself is man's best morale builder. Meanwhile, the call for help continues across the empty spaces. No, not empty, for the Army patrol is active wherever American manhood battles on or over the sea. Eternal vigilance is the motto of the Air-Sea Rescue Service. From aloft, the rafts might easily be missed in the open sea, so their work of self-revealment goes right on. A wake of color and flashing heliograph throwing light beams to the wide horizon. Such devices will not escape the eyes of these modern scouts of the air. With reflected rays, the sky is stabbed with light. It's a bird's eye view, but this is no water bird. A dove of hope and a carrier pigeon to convey a message. But does the plane sight them? Watch how that doubt is resolved. They can throw a smoky pillar 8,000 feet in the air and arrest the gaze of distant rescue forces. The men rejoice. They've been seen. The plane will continue beaming the raft's location, confident that the other unit of the Army's gallant little Navy will soon pick it up. A unique life-saving service which includes these stout fast ships always cruising within radio call of the plane. Communication has been established between ship and plane, and all the necessary details will be sent to keep this mid-ocean rendezvous that means deliverance and life. But the circling plane will straighten out, and the pillar of smoke will fade as the Air-Sea Rescue Service rounds out another mission and completes a date in mid-ocean made possible by mercy and man's ingenuity. Joining a multitude of such refugees Up Jacob's ladder they climb to security, saved by a service which has reduced the hazards of ditching almost to the vanishing point. With their gear stowed safely, they're on their way back to their base to fly another mission, carrying on the grand work of the Air Sea Rescue Service, salvaging American valor from the sea.